got some hair there. Yeah,
I've never done this.
Zero products.
Zero products. Brushing my hair. I don't brush my hair. I'm gonna be honest. I rarely brush my hair.
Well, I only want people to brush it in the shower with conditioner in it. And then
I don't even do that.
Okay.
It's very rare that I do that.
So you just don't detangle.
Sometimes, you know what? I detangle when I'm gonna go out.
Got it.
Basically, that's the only time. Other time, I get out of the shower and I put in oil or lotion that's left over from my body and I put it up in a bun and I leave. And that's honestly what I do to my hair.
Gotcha.
I want to learn how to do my hair. I never have. I don't care how short you go. As long as I'm able to do this, like with half a ponytail, like even if it's short, as long as I'm able to do this, I'm okay.
You're giving me
free reign.
Literally years and years and years of room.
Yes, you could do whatever you want.
When was the last time you cut it?
A year ago.
What? I mean, what did they do?
No, it was a full-on cut.
How fast does your hair grow?
It grows pretty fast. Everybody tells me that. I don't see it, but everybody always tells me your hair grows
really fast. Well, where was
fast.
it a year ago?
Like probably a
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so no wonder you don't mind going shorter.
Well, that's the only thing I do drastic is the hair.
Okay. What don't you like about your hair right now?
It's not that I don't like it. I just don't know how to style it.
Got it.
I don't have the patience for it.
This would require a ton of patience.
No, even when it's
sure.
like even when I've had it like this, I say I'm gonna try to do the diffuser and curl. And honestly, after like 20 minutes, if it's not even dry, I was like, I'm over it. I'm over it.
So we need something that is really easy.
Yes.
Quick enough. And looks good.
Yes. And then I'm able to, like, that I guess, like, encourage that I'm going to brush it. That's my thing.
When you say brush it, when do you feel like you think you need to be brushing it? I don't like people brushing their curls.
Okay, but then it gets like a rat nest.
Well, you need to detangle it when you're in the shower rinsing it
so
out.
Like, even if I detangle it, right, and then I'm going to go out and I'll put products in and it's just, like, curly or wavy or whatever. Yeah. And then I'll try not to wash it, like, in 3 days. And then if I try to, like, brush it in there after 3. It's like a rat nest.
So sorry, to be clear, when you jump back in the shower and you go to rinse out the product that you put in it to go to detangle, it's insane.
Yes, it's just like knots.
Two things right out the gate. The product that you're using might attribute to how that gets, and two, just the general health of your hair. It might be matting up. I'm seeing some lightness in there. Maybe there's some highlights. Maybe those hasn't been toned in a long time. Maybe it's a little over processed. But your hair should not mat up like that. And if it is, there's something wrong.
Okay. It's usually just the back. And I think also because I was just
So the rat's nest doesn't happen all over?
No, it's
just behind you?
Yeah, just behind, like in this area, in the middle.
You always wear necklaces?
Yeah.
I like it. But anytime people have longer hair, we usually have some shorter pieces up underneath. Those shorter pieces and anything else, collars, hoodies, scarves, necklaces, anything like that, it'll start to kind of like pull up. It'll kind of hike up some more pieces, which wind up creating knots. Could be all you're dealing with there.
Okay.
Still gonna get at the product thing a little bit. What are you currently using? What are you currently using?
Honestly, whatever.
Just anything.
Anything.
Yeah, we're gonna get a little bit more specific. I want you to be using something that's actually going to benefit you and not take away from your curly hair. Most of the stuff that's out there is either very astringent, it's stripping, clarifiers, all that stuff, and then you get into most curly hair lines and they're just adding a bunch of oil into the product so it'll weigh down frizz. I like to not have the frizz to begin with. Do you sleep with your hair wet?
All the time.
All the time. All right, so you've got some water damage in there. I know you want it easy. Easy is going to mean healthy. If I was ripped all over and I was crazy healthy and had a perfect body fat percentage or whatever, do I need clothes? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's only because society says I have to.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I probably look better without them. So I look at product kind of like that. I don't want you to need that. I would like that if this was super, super healthy and you're as low maintenance as you would like to be, it's going to look good when you don't do shit. If it's really, really healthy. Here's what I need you to do to get it there. You stop sleeping with it wet. Do you know why?
No, I don't know.
So, your hair's like a sponge, right? And you got this outer layer called the cuticle, and it's meant to expand and contract when it gets water in it. So it gets water, when it starts to dry out, it starts to contract. Well, when it's wet and you go into a dark room, it's typically colder, there's no movement, the evaporation process is a lot slower. So it's staying stretched for a long period of time. So imagine if you do that to this collar. what's it going to do? If you do it to anywhere on the shirt, what's it going to do?
It's just going to stretch it out.
It's going to stretch it out, and it's going to be much more porous. It's not going to have that bounce back that it has to. So now it's going to start drying out. So now you're going to get little splits and cracks all over it, which gets it dried out, which then makes it brittle, and then it breaks, and then now you're frizzy everywhere. It sounds to me like the best idea would be to remove a significant amount of length off of you.
Yeah.
So that way it's not this, oh God, I don't care anymore. You know what I mean? You're dealing with a lot here. And some people would kill for the length that you have and would kill me for cutting it off, which is going to be super fun. So that's sleeping with your hair wet. You told me that you put just the leftover lotion, oils, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
The only reason I do use oil because it's so frizzy and I don't do anything else. So I was like, I just don't want a big fuzz ball.
You know what's making it even frizzier?
No.
The oil.
But why isn't it like supposed to like smooth it out?
Well, it does when the oil's in there, but heroin will knock out a headache like that too. Why don't you just take heroin for a headache?
No.
Why not?
It's not good for you.
It's not good for you because you'll be worse off than you were before.
Okay.
Right? You'll feel fantastic while you're on it. I mean, that's why they got it for surgeries and all that stuff. 'Cause you ain't gonna feel shit. But you're worse off afterwards, especially if you're abusing it.
Got it.
Right? So then now you're dependent on it to even be even on. And then later on, even that doesn't do shit for you. Now you're really screwed.
Okay.
Right? So what does water not mix with?
Oil.
Right. So you're putting a bunch of oil in your hair. So where's the water going? It's rolling off of it like a duck's feather.
Okay.
And any moisture that is in there, the oil's getting in there and definitely pushing that water out.
Okay.
So you're drying your hair out every time you do that more and more and more and more and more and more and more.
I'm not supposed to use oil at all.
You produce oil right out of your scalp.
Yeah.
You produce oil right on your hands. And every single item that you're going to use, even in my favorite line, the shampoo, the conditioner, and every freaking styling product has oils in it.
Okay.
You do not need more oil. You just need to understand at the moment how to control the frizz properly, not drown it.
Got it.
You need to control it for the time being and stop doing the things that cause you to have frizz in the first place.
Okay. I'm understanding that.
Yeah. It's weird because that cause you to have frizz in the first place.
Okay. I'm understanding that.
Yeah. It's weird because no one else out in the industry talks like this.
Yeah.
We're trying to eliminate the problems that people are trying to cover up with product. I don't want you to have to do all this shit to make your hair look good. I don't want you to have to use all these things.
Yeah.
Just a clean shampoo, clean conditioner, and clean product or two that you can decide to use when you want to, if at all.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going for you.
Okay.
I can get you there. I think.
No, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
This is what I wanted to do. I wanted to like learn. I see the videos and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna try to do that. And then I try to do it. And I'm just like, oh, this is way too much.
Keep in mind that stuff's edited. Curly influencers, they're using a mountain of product. They're going through and they're curling every single one. They're getting the Denman brush out and they're doing all that stuff. And then they're taking all the time in the world to be like, look how good my hair looks. It's like, how long did that take you?
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I try to do that and I was
It's
like,
not
yeah,
realistic.
no, like I don't have time for that.
No one does. No one does unless you're sitting at home all day on the phone making curly content. Those are the only people that can do it, or the people that have a team to do that stuff for them when they're going to go out. And then everybody comes and goes, oh, I want my hair to look like that. It's like, who knows what that haircut even is? Honestly, it doesn't even matter because of the amount of work that goes into styling. They could have the worst haircut in the world. No one's going to know. They could have the most unhealthy hair in the world. No one's going to know. They're using so much product. I don't want you to have to do that. That's what I do here. That's the difference between me and literally everybody else.
Okay.
Is they're going to show, here, use this and use this and use this and do this and do this. And you can do this for this. I'm like, nah. Let's figure out what you got growing in naturally and not mess that up.
Okay, see, that's what I want. Thank you.
Thank you. You get it. You're my favorite kind of client right there. That's somebody that's looking for that. Blow drying it straight, flat ironing it, none of that?
No, I don't do that. I don't know how to do that.
Perfect. So you give me free reign on that cut.
Yes, you can do whatever you want.
We just met. It's our first time together. I don't know how your hair is going to respond. I'm going to take you a lot shorter, but I'm just going to start playing around and see where it takes me.
Okay, that's fine.
Because you seem pretty open.
Yeah, I am.
Awesome.
It's fine.
What's too short today?
No, I told you, like, so as long as I have a piece that goes like this,
You're good.
then I'm good. Like,
So
honestly,
so
I
don't
like
go
it
past your jawline.
Yeah, I
Got
can't.
it.
Like, today was a struggle.
Again, it's a little bit of a process, but we're going to get you in the bowl. We're going to show you how we do what we do, how to style it, stuff like that. I'm going to find out for you in the cut right now. We're going to see. Let's start playing with it, okay?
Okay.
Cool. I'm excited. Shampooing every day.
Every day.
Because you're literally getting like an ache.
Yeah.
So you were thinking it was the product, maybe, but then we were talking about you went without product,
Yes.
and then that same sensation will start to kick in, but just later.
Yes.
So that's where me and you were kind of like, okay, maybe it's just
Maybe
the
it's just
genuine
the weight, yeah.
of the hair.
Yeah.
You were saying you like to wear it real long so that it doesn't puff up.
Yes.
I understand that it's super long so it doesn't puff up, but it certainly puffs out.
Yes. I was just telling her that I would like for it to be shorter, except the
Except the
poofiness.
size?
Yes.
The shape?
Yes. I want to be able just to leave my hair down, not worry about it, and just control. Like, I know it goes out, so if you guys can show me how to control that a little.
more?
Yeah, I want the big hair.
Yeah.
I just want it to look in control. I want it big, but in control.
Gotcha.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So I love what you want. I want the same exact thing for you. We can definitely show you how to control your hair.
Okay.
That you can do with total garbage product. I'd rather you do it with something that
Good.
isn't
Yeah.
going to set your hair back. I'm seeing a lot
Yeah.
of either new hair growth or breakage. Because you shampoo literally every day, I'm going with breakage.
I think so too.
It feels dry and brittle, so that makes sense. I want all the things that we just talked about. I want you to be able to get there, but you're never gonna fully enjoy it, really, especially with the amount of hair that you grow. Even if you're shorter,
Yeah.
the density is still there, right? I'm never gonna, and don't ever let anybody else take thinning shears and thin you out. Yes, you'll technically have less hair on your head, but it'll be very uncoordinated, so it's gonna get very, very knotty, even more so
I made
than
that
you already
mistake
are.
once.
I'm
Yeah.
sure, and that's not your fault. That's the stylist's fault. But my point is, we gotta get health first.
Okay.
Health over everything. We'll do what we can. We'll show you what you can do. Even if your hair isn't in the best place, you can put in the work
Right.
to make it look good. But I would rather you not have to put in the work
Right.
and have it look good.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.